Welcome everybody. In this new video, in which we will talk about the story of the plane that reappears after its disappearance for 35 years in the Bermuda Triangle. And the biggest shock was when they found it inside. One of the strangest incidents that occurred, and science did not find any explanation for it. To this day is the story of Flight 513, which was heading from Germany to Brazil, in which the plane mysteriously disappeared. The plane was carrying 92 passengers, including the 4-member crew. On September 4, 1954, the plane took off from Aachen Airport in Germany on a routine flight and was heading to Santiago on an 18-hour transatlantic flight. The flight went on for several hours, flying over the Atlantic Ocean, until suddenly all means of communication with the plane were cut off, and the fate of the plane was never known. Were you kidnapped or fell into the ocean? Days and weeks of searching for the plane passed, but to no avail. But after 35 years, the great surprise occurred at Porto Alegre Airport in Brazil, on October 12, 1989, when all the workers and employees at the airport were surprised to see the plane without any warning and without signals or communication. The plane appeared out of nowhere and landed over the runway safely. She remained still on the runway, and it was a great shock to the airport control workers because the plane did not appear on the radar. The strangest thing is that the plane was an old model from the 50s, and there is no country that uses this model today. Surveillance workers tried to contact the flight crew, but to no avail. Then they sent a special security force to storm the plane and search for what's inside, perhaps terrorists or hijackers. And when they entered, they found a scene stranger than imagination. They found all the passengers, including the flight crew, sitting in their own places, and they were skeletons. Then a team of criminal investigators was called, who entered and searched the plane and searched for the passengers' belongings. After a lot of investigation, they concluded that it was the plane that disappeared about 35 years ago over the Atlantic Ocean, which was heading from Germany to Brazil. The first magazine that published the topic was the Weekly World News magazine in its issue dated November 14, 1989. And a kind of mistrust has spread or prevailed among the people. Among them are those who believe the news and some who deny and say that the matter is fabricated. Among the people who were interested in the subject, a researcher in the sciences of metaphysics, was Dr. Celso Athelio. He said it was possible that the plane entered a time gap, but he could not explain why the passengers and crew died once, and also how the plane landed on the runway successfully without pilots. The Brazilian government conducted a deep research into the issue of the plane, but no official statement was issued. They only confirmed that the plane appeared out of nowhere, and the matter remained a mystery baffling everyone who heard it. And in the end, dear viewer, I have nothing left but to say, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel and peace be upon you.